So, your President 45 wants to give the teachers guns. I don't think I really feel like that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I don't think that would be a smart move. I mean, it's a lot of things that could go wrong with that. First of all, I mean, 9 times out of 10, the taxpayers going to have to pay more money to train the teachers for some things that they didn't go to school for. They went to school to teach. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to be a police officer and had to go through that line of duty, then they would have did that in another career field. You know, teachers, this is not what teachers are put there for. So you think putting a gun on the teacher hip, if somebody was to really be coming, because like tonight, this is how I know, I don't know. I just suspect that whole Florida stuff is just another hoax, because to take away the whole Second Amendment right has been in play for a long time. Enforcing martial law has been in play for a long time. And it was just like, when we was talking about it, and they was like, well, what's going on and stuff like that, and so I was breaking it down, and I was like talking about the Sandy Hook. And it wasn't like 7 minutes after I said that, they brought that up on CNN. And so, you know, I was like, now, didn't I just tell y'all in here talking about I'm crazy? Why they bringing it up like that? And, you know, just different things. This made me feel like this is just another hoax, because they're really trying to take away the whole right to bear arms thing and enforce martial law. So anyway, so we're watching this, and I'm like, okay, what if, you know, besides the teacher coming in, having a bad day, wanting to just open fire in the class, what if it's like some homicide, suicide type stuff, you know what I'm saying, kill the kids, then kill themselves? What if a child comes in that has an altercation with another kid in the class, and the teacher's like, good day, how are you? Welcome to class today, you know, greeting the kids at the door, and a student grabs the gun and open fire in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you give a gun to every teacher. I know you have 12 grades, so that's off top at least 12 teachers. But in a school, you got from, you know, 30 to 50 different type of teachers, depending on how big your school is. Because you have more than, you know, one first grade. You might have 2 first grade classes. You know, you do the math. So I'm saying you got 50 teachers here, and all 50 teachers have a gun. So that's access to 50 guns on this school campus. Do you think somebody is going to have to worry about bringing a gun to a school when it's an extra 50 guns plus on campus now? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I'm okay with a metal detector. I'm okay with you taking the dogs in, police and security, you know, just canvassing the campus and stuff like that. Cool, fine. But do you really think it's going to be smart to give a teacher a gun? I mean, there's so many things that could go wrong with that. If somebody really do come into the school, then without proper training, do you really think that teacher is not going to fold under pressure? I mean, this teacher is not trained for that. You know, it's teachers, soon as they hit the clock, they got to go and drink and smoke just to woosah from about to have a nervous breakdown worrying with somebody else's kids all day. These teachers is not, first of all, mentally equipped for that. Then they're not trained for that. That's just not going to work. Yeah, I don't know. I just really feel like that whole Florida thing was probably another hoax. And all the other school incidents that they have referred to on CNN now. it was, things that I believe makes it a hoax. I mean, when Sandy Hook, the Batman movie, the Boston bomb, and all that came out, you had the same people, like one of the teachers, if I'm not mistaken, one of the teachers in the Sandy Hook was at the Boston bombing. Some of they crisis actors. You know what I'm saying? It's crisis actors. I mean, you can research and Google it. You can even apply yourself to be a crisis actor. I mean, getting one of those jobs, you're gonna have to go through a couple hoops because, it's something that they want to keep low key and under the radar, but it's there. The information is there. People get paid for that to get out here and, for example, like with schools and stuff, different towns have those crash sites and stuff when they're doing the texting, don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, and they stage the wreck and have the people laid out in the road, and you're passing by thinking it's a real car crash or something, and it's like basically a stimulation. It's a drill. It's to see how you're going to respond, to provoke fear into you, and stuff like that. And some people develop phobias where they don't want to drive on the road when they see something traumatic like that. And then you'll hear on the news that this was a drill, the town high school kids staged this stuff. I mean, even they're doing that with them kids for free. But they have people that you can sign up with, and you can get paid as a crisis actor. I mean, this stuff is out there. I feel like that's just the dumbest shit I ever heard. It's not a lot of people really for this shit. And if you're for giving a teacher a gun, like I said, that's too many guns around my kid. That shit go and play. My kids is straight homeschool from now and forevermore. You know what I'm saying? When they go and do sports or something, I'll be right there. And damn it, I'm going to have to conceal mine too. If everybody else got a gun, mine too. I'm just saying this real crazy. But this shit been in the making for a long time. And if you're not aware of what this is going on, I don't think I got the video up, but when Mike Brown got gunned down, Obama had the polices being armed and equipped with military artillery. They were being trained like as if they were in the military. I mean, you just gotta go back and check that out. You know what I'm saying? Because they experimented with the martial law in St. Louis when they was enforcing that whole curfew and stuff like that. That was practice. I mean, and then y'all not paying attention. I mean, check your city. Y'all riding down the highway. Y'all not paying attention to all these army tanks that y'all are passing. You know what I'm saying? They just got them in the open. They just riding the tanks, setting them up, loading them up. I mean, this is happening. I know if it's happening around here, I know it's happening in bigger cities that's bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all gotta check that stuff. You see all that army equipment and stuff. You like, oh, well, they going to the reserves or something. Oh, it's a post up the road. What they need all these tanks for? So the tanks they got don't work no more? Come on, y'all. Pay attention. Wake up. Stay woke. I mean, like, for real. This has been in the making for a long time. Y'all better legally, I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But, I mean, like, all the ammunition, all the guns that you can get your hands on, it's probably a good time to try to invest in it. Because, he was also saying he's going to raise the age limit, for buying guns and stuff. this is all about taking away your Second Amendment right. But I done held y'all long enough. How about let's get in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think it's a good idea to put guns in the school? Or do you think that that is a beautiful ass disaster waiting to happen? Because there's so many scenarios into this to where this could go wrong that really outweighs the ways this can go right. I would feel more on edge with my kids being around all these guns than, now. With just them in, putting up gates and stepping up your camera surveillance and putting extra people around, security. We're gonna arm them, let them be trained. They're being trained for that, But a teacher that's not trained, we will lose a lot of teachers. But anyway, y'all, let's get down in the comments. If you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. Oh, y'all, excuse me. And appreciate you for watching. And no, for real. Let's get in the comments and discuss this, because this is really serious. And for those of you who have kids, or those of you that are going to school, or teachers or stuff like that, it affects us. It affects them. So this is something we're going to have to deal with. So how do y'all feel about it? Let's talk about it. Hey.